Hello everyone! Today I will show you how to draw these anime eyes. So let's start, and first we need to draw it's a circle. Okay, now I'm going to draw a line in the middle of the face to show the center. And also we need to make sure that both of our eyes are at the same level. So we need to draw two horizontal lines and two vertical lines. So these lines will be the distance between our eyes. And remember that this distance will always be in one eye, it's very important. Okay, now I'm going to make these lines a little bit more transparent, but they must still be visible because it's our guidelines. Now we will draw the base of our eyes, and you should always draw both eyes together, and if you start with the right eye base shape, move on to the left eye base shape. And this is very important because otherwise you might just forget how to draw the second eye and it won't look the same compared to the first eye. And if you're unsure that your eyes look same, you can easily check it by mirroring your canvas. And as you can see, they're not at the same level, so we need to fix that. Now we will draw the irises, and it's just a circle and there's nothing hard about it, but make sure they're on the same level and your eyes aren't looking in different directions. And I mirrored the canvas and we can see our mistakes. I will just fix that. Next we will draw the bottom part of the eyes, and I want to add some volume to the eyelashes with this big eyelash in the corner of the eye. Then we can start drawing the smaller eyelashes on the bottom, and it's pretty simple, but make sure your eyelashes are rotated correctly because the eye looks like a sphere. You can actually draw the small eyelashes as triangles and just like this. And it's very importantly, don't overdo these eyelashes because then they will look just like this and we don't want this. Now it's time for the pupil. Just a circle in the center of the iris, but remember, if you're drawing eyes from a side view, it will look more like an ellipse and it should be also pushed slightly inside the iris. So now we actually have the basic line art for our anime eyes, and now we can start with coloring. Add a new layer and place it under the line art layer. Choose any color and fill our irises with it. You can also make your brush softer so our irises will have a nice soft edge. Now let's fill these eyelashes with a darker color, but you can use any color you want. But don't use completely dark or white colors because that will create too much contrast between the eyelashes, the eyeball and the skin. Okay, we have eyelashes, so now we will shade our iris and pupil. Here I want to hide our line art layer and lock the color layer pixels with this button, so now we can draw only on the pixels we already have. Now let's add a shadow. Just use the base eye color and make it darker and maybe add some more saturation, because we don't want our shadows to be grey. Let's add some light. I'm using the brighter color to add highlight and a very bright highlight dot for the pupil. Then I want to draw some shadow around the pupil to give the eyes more depth. And also I'd like to blend the pupil borders a little. Okay, that looks good, and the same goes for the second eye. And then I add the skin color to the background and the brighter color for the eyeballs. I add some red around the eyes because the skin here is much thinner and you can actually see the blood vessels. Then in this area I'm creating some reflect light from the bottom of the eye. And again we will add some highlights, but now they will be very small. Now only the eyelashes are left, so we are almost finished with our eyes. I use darker color in the middle of the eyelashes and on the bottom to create a 3D effect. Then add smaller eyelashes on the top, but make them a little longer than the bottom eyelashes. Like in the bottom eyelashes, make sure to rotate them correctly. Now we will add some light at the bottom of the eyelashes. I prefer use the base color of the eye, but you can choose any color. And now we can add some smaller eyelashes inside the eye, but just a few. There are only final touches left. Add a new layer, fill it with blue, set it to a soft light mode and apply a clipping mask. You can also change some areas, experiment with blending modes and colors, but that's up to you. And one more tip, you can erase the corners of the eyes slightly, and that will give your drawing a more balance. Congratulations, you finished this tutorial and I hope it will help you to draw eyes a little bit better. And subscribe on my channel to see more videos like this, and if you have some thoughts, I'm waiting for you in the comments below. So thank you for watching this video and see you in the next.